Inside Jonestown, the deadliest cult in American history in 1978, over 900 men, women, and children followed a man into the jungle and never returned. What they thought was a paradise became a nightmare. This is the story of Jonestown, the deadliest cult in American history. The rise of Jim Jones. It began in the Midwest. Jim Jones, a charismatic preacher with a vision of equality and justice, built a following in Indiana during the 1950s. He preached racial integration, socialism, and a utopian dream. But behind the sermons was a growing hunger for control. In 1955, he founded the People's Temple. It started as a church, but became something far darker. By the 1970s, Jones had moved his growing flock to California, gaining fame, political influence, and an almost messianic grip on his followers. Jones positioned the People's Temple as a sanctuary from racism, poverty, and capitalism. Many who joined were poor, black, or marginalized. They believed he offered them freedom, but inside, the truth was different. Members worked exhausting hours. Families were separated. Punishments were public, and dissent was crushed. Jones staged fake miracles. He recorded fake healings. And most of all, he preached loyalty above all else. In the mid-1970s, fearing government scrutiny, Jones relocated hundreds of followers to a jungle compound in Guyana, South America. It was called Jonestown. He promised a utopia. What he built was a prison. Armed guards patrolled the gates. Communication with the outside world was limited. Food was scarce. Paranoia reigned. Jones broadcast long, drug-fueled sermons over the loudspeakers, sometimes lasting hours. Congressman Ryan arrives in 1978. U.S. Congressman Leo Ryan visited Jonestown after alarming reports from defectors. Ryan came with journalists and concerned family members. At first, Jones welcomed them. But tension rose quickly. Some temple members passed notes begging for rescue. Others tried to leave with the congressman. On November 18th, as Ryan's group prepared to fly out, gunmen opened fire at the airstrip. Congressman Ryan and 4 others were killed. Back at Jonestown, Jones gathered his people for one final meeting. He told them the outside world would come to destroy them. He called it revolutionary suicide. Parents fed poison-laced flavor aid to their children. Others followed. Jones ordered armed guards to kill anyone who refused. In total, 918 people died, including 304 children, the largest loss of American civilian life in a deliberate act until 9/11. The world was horrified. Images of bodies sprawled across the jungle floor shocked the globe. Survivors and defectors gave chilling testimonies. Jones was found dead, shot in the head, possibly by suicide or an aide. The Jonestown Massacre exposed the terrifying power of psychological control and blind loyalty. It changed how America viewed cults, faith, and charismatic leadership forever. Jonestown wasn't just a tragedy, it was a warning. A story of how dreams can become delusions, how trust can become manipulation, and how one man's vision can lead hundreds to death. Today, we remember the victims, not just for how they died, but for what their story teaches us. If history is a mirror, Jonestown shows us the cost of surrendering our minds to false saviors. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe our channel, Historical Lens and Conquerors. Like, comment, and share to your loved ones.